Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with a Fallout discussion video. Today we are going to be talking about Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, as well as the potential of one of these titles being re-released on the PS4 and Xbox One as a remaster, which seems to be the trend in this generation. The reason this discussion has sparked up yet again is because PlayStation Now, which is Sony's streaming service that serves as a backwards compatibility option for PlayStation users, has added Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas amongst a couple of other Bethesda published titles to their PlayStation Now library. Why is this information so important? Well, a lot of Fallout fans were actually holding out hope that maybe these older titles would be re-released considering their popularity, as well as the fact that PlayStation doesn't offer the best backwards compatibility option that doesn't involve wringing people's wallets dry. Meanwhile, on the Xbox One, they already had Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas as backwards compatible options. So what the big deal is here is that now Fallout is available in all backwards compatible options across all platforms. Personally, I was not holding out hope. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see one of these games be re-released and have new Fallout fans really see these types of Fallout games as well, because it would be really interesting to see, for example, Fallout 3 or New Vegas have some of the shooting fine-tuned stuff to make it accessible in that way, but not changing any of the role-playing options that were available. Essentially, what this serves as is the nail in the coffin for the Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters. And now, I don't think all of us were expecting this to happen, especially considering Bethesda has no plans to remaster any games, including the Elder Scrolls franchise, considering them, amongst many other developers, have said openly that, look, we'd love to do that, but on the other hand, we find it more valuable to invest in something new to bring a new experience rather than just live in the past and re-release old stuff. Considering Bethesda doesn't seem to be short on cash, I imagine this is an investment they don't find worthwhile, but then again, with some of their recent business practices, I'm surprised that they're not selling a $60 version of Fallout 3 in New Vegas, which gamers would clearly eat up, myself included. My take on the situation is, don't hold your breath for a Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas remaster. It would be really interesting to see them release a collection of those titles, but I don't think it's happening considering it's so easily available, especially, for example, on the Xbox One, where you can literally take the physical edition of your Xbox 360 game and put it in your Xbox One. It will work, compared to PlayStation Now, which is a different option where you pay a pretty high price to access the game for a set amount of time on whatever console. Now, I have pretty good internet connection, and PlayStation Now tends to lag a lot for me. It's lagged for other friends who have tested the game out. Also, the limited availability of a title you're renting out, I just think it's a very silly approach to backwards compatibility that really taxes people on nostalgia instead of like what Xbox does, which is being able to slide in your 360 disc and boom, you can play the game. In answer to the question people have been asking me though, I don't think there's going to be a Fallout 3 remaster. I don't think there's going to be a New Vegas remaster. I don't think they're going to do Oblivion, Morrowind. I've said this before, but now with the discussion re-sparked and now we're seeing that it's available across all backwards compatible options, yeah, I think it's the final nail in the coffin, and I wanted to deliver that discussion/news update for you guys. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.